Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's your boy, Tim Bless, lead organizer with the Love Army, giving you a one love salute. Yeah, and I'm joined here with the amazing and the incredible.
I am Kalia. I'm the national coordinator for the Love Army, and we are so happy to have you here. Thank you for taking some time out of your busy schedules.
Yes, indeed. And we'd like to tell you a little bit about the Love Army if you don't know already.
Yeah, so for those of you who are new to what we're up to over here, we are a values-based movement that is fighting for a country where everyone counts and everyone matters. And it's a strategic and moral framework that's really building an alliance between underdogs and the people who are getting hit hardest right now. And through education, action, and connection, we're building love plus power.
Yeah, man. We always stand with the underdogs. We always stand with the most vulnerable folks. So you know that we're standing with the women. We're standing with Standing Rock. You know, we're standing with the elders, with the youth. You know, with the immigrants. You know, all folks that need us. That's what love is about, and that's where we come from. We always come from love, never hate, never fear, and that's what the Love Army is about. And we need you. We want you to join up with us because we know that there's a lot more of us that are into love and a lot less folks that are into hate and so in fear. So we have a special guest here with us today, and I'd like to actually, kick it off to my brother from another mother, my main man, Van Jones.
Hey, bud. Well, I am very happy to be on the call. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's good. So, Kalia, appreciate your great work. Tim Bless, always blessed to be with Tim Bless. Look, I am heartbroken about the way that people who don't have much get treated and mistreated and used and picked and kicked to the curb. Oh, is it making like an echo? Is it okay? Okay, no echo. Good. All right. And so at the Love Army, we've been sticking up for the dreamers, and the immigrant folks have been coming under attack. We've been sticking up for the Muslim community that's been coming under attack. We've been, we marched with the women's marches. We've been a part of this whole movement that's rising up to prevent hate from winning. And there's another group that often those of us who are progressive will tend to leave out, which is some of the people who are in the red states who are also struggling and who also are getting the short end of the stick. And right now there's a bunch of coal miners and coal mining families and widows of coal miners who are being robbed. They're being ripped. Are retired, who are sick, who need help, who need to be able to see good doctors, not just thrown out to see any old doctor, but to see the doctor they've been working with. They have black lung disease. They've given up their health and their bodies to keep the lights turned on for America. Now, I want us to move to solar panels and wind turbines and everything else, but right now we are relying on a lot of those people's literal blood, sweat, and tears, and now they're being kicked to the curb. If the coal companies were doing that to the spotted owl, we would fight. If they were doing that to blow up mountains, we would fight. They're doing it to human beings, and we should fight. And so there's a bill called the Coal Miners Protection Act that is sitting around in Congress, rattling around in Congress, that could be passed next week. And Donald Trump could sign it next week, and these folks would be able to at least have the health care and some benefits that were promised to them and not be worrying every night they're not going to be able to see a doctor when they're sick. This call is about how we get the Miners Protection Act passed. And I just want to say something before we get into the tactics of it. A lot of people have been saying, screw these coal miners. Why should we help these coal miners? These coal miners voted for Donald Trump. Donald Trump is messing up everything. They should just get what they get. Now, I know you don't mean that. You weren't raised like that. That is terrible. That sounds like some stuff that oh, come on. Now listen, you trying to say that somebody voted the wrong way, so let them die. Somebody voted the wrong way, so let them cough up a lung and not see a doctor. That doesn't make any sense at all. That's not what we're about. I don't care who they vote for. Frankly, Kentucky and West Virginia were going to go red anyway. I don't want to live in a country where sick people can't see doctors, where workers can get screwed over, and where nobody sticks up for anybody because we're so divided over race and region and politics that we can't look at the human face and say, I want something good to happen to that person no matter who they voted for. So the Love Army, we are not falling for it. We're not going to be divided. We're sticking up for all the struggling, striving, beautiful underdogs and righteous people. And this is a conference call about how we can get something done next week to end the suffering and the misery and the fear that's ripping apart coal country right now.
Thank you so much, Van. Really appreciate it. As always, you just frame the issue so beautifully and so perfectly. And I just really want to reiterate that all of our fights are really connected, and it's hard to see that sometimes. But these same companies that are now pulling away this pension, threatening the healthcare of these workers, has also ravaged families across the country, in the Southwest, on the Black Mesa, all the pollution that's ending up in Appalachia, in the rivers and the streams. These things are all connected, and we really have to show up for each other, as Van said, and that's really what we're all about. So if you're here, it's because you're interested in helping to do something about this. Tim and I are going to walk you through some of the possible ways to participate in the coming week. As Van said, it's a pretty short timeline. This vote is likely to happen on Tuesday, so we gotta get moving. And it's not just us. There's a bunch of other organizations that are also helping, but we're really carrying a lot of the weight of this fight. So the first thing that you can do, and many of you probably already did this if you're watching this live stream, is sign the petition, which it can be found at lovearmy.org/keepthepromise. So again, that's lovearmy.org/keepthepromise. It's a simple petition. You just add your name. Really helps.
Yeah, and also realize that we have a toolkit. So a toolkit's going to give you a bunch of information. It's also going to allow you to receive emails of different ways that you can actually engage and stay connected, ways that you can join in this day of action that we're going to be having. So if you're thinking like, hey, I don't know a lot about this information, I need to get more information on this action, I want to help, but I don't really know, I'm getting it, but I feel driven. This is what the toolkit would do, is actually give you something to empower you so that you have the information, so that you could go out there and help your family, help your community, help the nation know that you care about these coal miners and you're ready to stand with them.
The other thing that you can do is call your members of Congress and Senate. This is really important. A phone call goes a long way. Once they get a certain number of phone calls, they really bring that up to a level of importance to that elected official. So please take some time to make a phone call. Don't be intimidated. It's not as scary as it sounds. And we have a really simple tool, again, that can be found at lovearmy.org/keepthepromise. It'll walk you through the whole process. It'll tell you what to do, what to say. It actually continues to connect you to your different elected officials. So you'll talk to one, they'll hang up, you stay on the line, and then it connects you to the next one. Really easy, only takes a few minutes. So please make some time to do that and ask them to support the Miner Protection Act. They're going to try to weasel their way out and maybe only extend it for a short period of time, or maybe not at all, but we really need that piece of legislation specifically to pass.
And you all know the power of social media. So we need you, please, to share this petition on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you're at. Please let people know that you stand with these coal miners. Just continue to share. And the hashtag is Keep the Promise, and also hashtag Love Army. You know that the hashtag allows this movement to keep moving. And so we need you to share. So please share. Don't be greedy. Keep sharing.
And you can find some specific posts to share in that toolkit. So we made it really easy for you. You don't have to create your own if you don't have time to do that. And lastly, and perhaps most importantly, we're gearing up towards a day of action on this coming Monday, April 24th. Again, we may only have until Tuesday to make this happen. So on Monday, we're going to join forces with the other organizations that are working on this, and we're all going to take action together. So if you haven't already, sign up for the Love Army, and we'll keep you posted on how exactly to participate in that day of action on Monday.
Yes, yes, yes. And you know, this vote is coming up. It's urgent that we get involved. You know, I want to thank each and every one of you that is on this call, on this live video call, knowing that, you know, we at the Love Army, we are about shedding this light, spreading this love. You know, I salute you, my man Van Jones, with the One Love salute. All of you that are tuning in, you know, please keep spreading that love. You know, that's what we need, because this world, you know, is in very desperate need of that. And that's what we do, man. And we know we speak to our neighbors. We know that people are very reasonable, and this is what it's about. So lovearmy.org. We're all over online. Let's stay connected. We're gonna keep you posted with a lot of action that's happening every week, every day. So stay tuned. One love, and we out.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.